Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lomzy. I'm back again with another sewing tutorial. Yes, there's this trending dress that Tiwa Savage wore that has a spiral flounce. Yeah, today I'm going to be showing you how to make the spiral flounce. If you have been looking for a spiral flounce that will stand, no, you don't need crinoline, you don't need boning, then continue watching this and you will see exactly how I made that same design that Tiwa Savage wore. Yes, the spiral flounce that Tiwa Savage wore. Yes, what you have to do is, by the way, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so below and hit the notification bell icon so you don't miss any of my sewing tutorial. Now, if you haven't shared my video out, share my video out so that we'll get a very big community. Yes, so for today's tutorial, so there are two things you need for your spiral flounce. You need the length of the spiral and also the length of your radius. Now for me, I would want my spiral to go 2 times my radius because I don't want my flounce very large. If you see the one that Tiwa Savage is wearing, it's just from the front neckline to the back, so it's not very long. So I want mine to go 2 times the spiral. So how I'm going to be determining that is 5 inches times 2, which is 10, plus my radius, which is 1 inch. I don't like exceeding 1 inch because it's actually a waist. If you make it bigger, you will still cut it out, so why waste that? So I do 1 inch. So 5 times 2, which is 10, plus my spiral radius, which is 1, it will make it 11. 11 times 2, so you're going to be having a square that you're working from, which is 11 times 2 would be 22 inches, and that's what I have. You have it in a square like that. And then the next thing you do is to get the center point where you're going to be working from. How to do that is just to fold your fabric in 2. If you fold it like this, you fold again and you get the center. So that's how I folded mine and got this center. And I'm going to be taking round from this point. I take round 1 inch round. I hope you're seeing my chalk. This is where the center is, which is here. So I will go around 1 inch like that. You go around 1 inch like that, all the way around to get your radius. So once you have your radius, the next thing you would do is, I don't like wasting time doing this. So what I usually do is just to start with my spiral. I said I want it to be 10 inches. I just go ahead and do 10 inches. Go around it and determine how I want my spiral to look like. So I keep going around. At this stage, this would give me 10. At this age, I've seen this. This is where this one will stop. What I usually do is I don't do any calculation. I just come in like so. You see, this is how I just come in, and I start with this and I go round. So I am going to be going round like that, 5 inches. I continue going round. I started with this, and when I'm measuring, I'm following this line, to go round. So that's how I will continue to go around till the end of the whole thing. You see, this is the first one and this is the second one. So you just keep going around like that. Now I have 2 now. As you can see, this one is 5 here. I can't get another 5 inches. So what I usually do to get a tail, I don't know if you're seeing this. At this point, I have gotten my 2, 1, 2. And at this point, it has ended. So I want my spiral to get a tail, the slimmer part. What I usually do is when I get here, the next thing is I just start going that way to come in like this. Yes, this is what I have. So once you have it like this, you just go ahead and cut out. So let me cut this out. So now you have it like this. What you do is you follow here and cut it out. This is where your flounce started. So you go ahead and cut this way. You see that? Yeah, this is that thing I'm telling you. Look at my spiral. It's already forming the way I want it. So what you make sure you do is you interface your lining. You interface your fabric. If you want to use lining to do this, you interface it, whatever you want to do. But the one Tiwa Savage is wearing was interfaced with the fabric. So I am going to be joining this now. So you can see my flounce is already forming like that. So what you have to do is just go ahead and sew the outer edge. So as you can see, I'm done sewing it. So the next thing you do is you turn it around and iron it. You go ahead, turn it around, give it a good press. As you can see, the spiral is already standing very firm. You see it? So if this is your first time coming across my video, my channel niche is on sewing tutorials and DIY. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell icon so you will join the Lomzy team. Now, if you want to make the style that Tiwa Savage made, I am going to be uploading the video after this one. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell icon so you don't miss any of our sewing tutorial. Now for the one that Tiwa Savage is wearing, you have to make this 2 times of this, because if you look at the one she was wearing, it has 2 steps. So go ahead, make double of this, and we're going to be using it in the next video. So see you in my next video. Bye.